Everyone's born with potential, with goodness and trust. No exceptions.
So high up, my
Stephanie was born with her dreams.
my ears can't
Josh,
hear
too.
the sound of the time.
And why would Addison be different?
Reach the sky.
No one's meant to crawl through life. We're all born with wings to take flight, be great. But you can't have greatness without goodness. Let's take flight.
Was the one to pick me up and set me back on my feet. It was you. Thank God I'm in love with you.
How do you go from having virtually no friends in high school to having 600 a short time later? And why would a perfectionist who's about to graduate near the top of his class at Wawasee High School turn down the National Honor Society in favor of meetings with a school singing group? Diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder at birth, Josh had the same challenges with communication and socialization that so many other children on the spectrum have. But he did know what he wanted: to sing and to have a job like other adults when he graduated. We met him as a junior as part of a community team working to transition him to adulthood. Enrolled in vocational rehab and Cardinal's Career Links program, Josh was learning the communication and socialization skills he'd need to be successful. When he landed a dream job at Ticomed, a global company that makes sophisticated instruments for surgical procedures, something amazing happened. The perfectionism he's obsessed with was just what they needed. A facility like this demands precision. Today, he's a vital part of a great company with 600 good friends. They go to ball games, picnics, and best of all, Josh still gets to sing.
Just magic. Nothing I can see but you, and just dance, dance, dance. So, come on. I can't stop the.
He's good at it. And he's at a great company.
I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. Just dance, dance, dance. Come on.
Imagine for a moment, you have absolutely no purpose in life. How would that affect you?
She would scream and cry, and she would sometimes do self-injury.
Stephanie spends her weekdays at Cardinal's Redbird Art Studio. When she first came here, her daily emotional meltdowns were often impossible to calm down. Her mom was frequently called to come and pick her up. But Cardinal staff was committed to working with her one-on-one, understanding her needs, and helping her manage her emotions. Redbird has changed her life.
Because it always helps me stay calm and that every single day is a good thing.
When a customer paid $1 for one of her greeting cards at the art sale, she couldn't believe it.
She was really thrilled when she could sell the cards.
That dollar gave her work meaning. And Redbird Studios gives her purpose.
I think of Cardinal, a bird, and how, they're baby birds and they come here and they're teaching her how to fly, to be independent.
The hope is that someday Stephanie will be able to work at an outside job, which will give her life even more meaning.
Yeah. We're really fortunate to have Cardinal in our community.
The mystery of a little boy named Addison, who taught himself to speak English by watching TV, is that by age 3, he still wasn't potty trained. The sight of food terrified him. He'd gag and even throw up. And in spite of good speaking skills, he simply wouldn't engage with other children. Addison was in for a tough time in life, and his parents knew it. It didn't make sense. He had developmental delay, and Mom and Dad were worried. How could their child, so bright in other ways, need special education? Cardinal helped him enter classroom Head Start a year earlier than usual. That's where Addison was diagnosed with a fear disorder. Head Start teachers worked with him for the next year and a half, methodically addressing his toileting fears, on trying new foods, new toys, new experiences, including speaking to and playing with other children. It worked. Today in the 2nd grade, he's been identified as a gifted child. His teacher depends upon him to help other kids when she's busy. Now, he thrives and the interaction with peers. The difference is remarkable, and his parents are ecstatic. Cardinal and Head Start made a real difference in Addison's life, a difference for the entire family.
If you take 1/7 from 16, you have 9, you have 10.
Alright, stay tuned with different characters.
They come here and they're just teaching her to fly, to be independent.
We're all born with wings. Some fly high. Yeah, these are great stories, but they wouldn't be great without the good we find in this community. The good? That's you. For Addison, Stephanie, and Josh, and everyone at Cardinal. Thank you.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 and ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance.